adapt and overcome is high-level Overwatch, but what if your opponents are playing Jedi mind tricks and are a step ahead at all times? Hey guys, it's Jim Basco with Leaderboard Esports, and this is what the casters missed. So the Dallas Fuel have actually been winning a couple of games recently. Surprising, I know, right? And everybody, literally everybody, has been talking about Mickie's play on Brigitte here. She walks up to Sato with that shield bash, gets the Earthshatter to follow up, and the speed boost simply afterwards. And, you know, it's just good execution, clean cut. They get the team kill, and they try to reset. And now what's interesting is how much thought, really, they put into this next push because, well, next defensive hold here. Because in the next minute alone, like the way they try to set up, they try to get almost the exact same scenario set up for them where they have the Reinhardt off the ground and they get the Earthshatter to follow up. But it doesn't clearly pan out the same way. Let's take a look at the clip. We'll see what happens.
Mickie and well with the dead eye there, they're so comfortable right now, Dallas Fuel. 55 seconds and counting here for the Philadelphia Fusion, who are definitely struggling, trying to find a way in. Another shatter goes in. That's going to be just on not quite getting the value out of it here from OGE, but they managed to stay alive, and it's the rest of the team who are finding the kill. Seagull taking Neptuno, and Seagull finding Sato as well.
Talk about playmakers. Again, Unko with a perfect transcend there. They get the grab out of them. Most of them are caught into that grab.
So the Philadelphia Fusion were not about to let what happened just a minute ago happen again. You know, that was when, you know, Mickie walked up to them with the Brigitte, got the shield bash and the 5-man shatter. They didn't want that to happen again. So they kind of adjusted, they adapted in that space of a minute that they had. But Dallas Fuel, they were just one step ahead here, and they just read Philadelphia Fusion. They knew that they were going to try, that Philadelphia Fusion was cognizant that they were going to try to set up another Earthshatter play here. Maybe this time with Harry Hook instead of Mickie. Something like that, but something fishy was happening. You know, OGE did build up a lot of charge on that ultimate. He was swinging his hammer. He was definitely going to have a shatter this next push. Fusion obviously aware of that. They reacted. Once again, Fuel just 3 steps ahead. Let me show you how this went down. So Seagull over here, you see him facing the right side. Taimu facing the left. They're actually going to go on pretty long flanks that generally are not safe to go on by yourself as a McCree. You know, very immobile, but they make it work. Not extremely relevant just yet, but as the play progresses, it's going to be a little more clear how that works out. So Mickie makes the call here with the help of his support teammate. They kind of back up off the point so as to draw the Philadelphia Fusion towards them here. And let me play the clip for just a second and you'll see that. So OGE starts to back up just a little bit right here. You see him take the little bit of a backstep. Seagull at the same moment starts wrapping around the right side, and Taimu, we just saw him on this staircase. He's gonna be heading around the left. We're not gonna see him for a couple of seconds going forward. Letting the clip play once again, you see, oh, just in this split second of a moment, Philadelphia Fusion's read is so apparent because they think they're going to try, the Philadelphia Fusion think that the Dallas Fuel are going to try to come in once again, either with a Lucio boop or a Mickie shield bash, drop Sato's shield, he's playing that Reinhardt, and try to get an Earthshatter stun off on all of them. They have PTSD, they don't want to let that happen. EQO reads this play like a book. Watch, Harry Hook tries to wrap around the corner, go under Sato's shield here, and tries to get him booped up off the ground so OGE can get that hook at this moment. EQO, not gonna let that happen. Watch. He flies straight on through, and as Harry Hook is middle boop animation, EQO pushes him out of the way with his own body, making it so that OGE, when he does connect with that shatter, only hits EQO. It's in this minor second of a thing that all this is going down. Fantastically done by the Fusion. But then, you know, where's our boys? You know, who that? Who this? That's Taimu, and that's Seagull wrapping around the right side, and the left side and the right side, respectively. That's McCree on the left and d.va on the right. This could be dangerous, and we find out very shortly that it is. Taimu opens up with a pick onto Carpe, and how does that happen? Seagull the entire right time is applying pressures. Carpe dies right back here. Taimu is shooting from their backline across, and in this split second, Neptuno decides it's a great idea to head on over to Carpe and give him some support and loving, and there he is, flying on over. And, you know, shortly after, Seagull picks up the kill onto Neptuno as well. Now they're 2-man down, and you know, the rest of the Philadelphia Fusion, they're like, oh my god, EQO, you're a god. That was a fantastic job. You got the Lucio out of the way. We're not shattered. Get the grab down. Let's dump our ultimates into this bad boy. Meanwhile, not realizing they're only DPS, they're running a triple tank here, and their Mercy, their main source of healing, are now completely gone. Letting the clip progress, you see them try and get into this grab. Sato walks in swinging his hammer like a madman, but the rest of his team is disengaged because everyone else is dead. He's like, what is happening? He's all by himself, surrounded by all the other members of the Dallas Fuel. It's so awkward. And, you know, from there, they just collapse in on the remaining members of the Philadelphia Fusion, and there's no story left to tell. Seagull gets the kill onto Sato. Unko with the right click on a boombox onto EQO, OGE, and Harry Hook. Speed boost to clear it all up. It is so easy. But, you know, it's absolutely commendable. Philadelphia Fusion adapted in such a short amount of time, but the Dallas Fuel just big brained them one step closer because they realize, hey, you guys are an Overwatch League team too, and you've got a good coach now, so maybe you will be a contender this stage. In the space of a minute, the Philadelphia Fusion came up with a counter to the Dallas Fuel strategy. You know, they were trying to walk up with the Brigitte or the Lucio consistently and try to follow up with that Earthshatter. However, the Dallas Fuel are literally playing four-dimensional chess out here and countered their counter with the double flank strat. And I don't think that would have been possible with their old coach. Come at me. Let me know what you guys think about the Dallas Fuel's new play, new coach. I really think it's a new leaf for them too, because they've been finally winning games and in convincing fashion. It's going to be absolutely epic. With that being said, guys, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to become part of our notification squad today to find out when we're going to be uploading videos. Usually, you know, a couple times per week. So if you love content about Overwatch, League of Legends, or esports in general, you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled. My name is Jim Basco with Leaderboard Esports. Catch you guys next time.